I like
really funny if you flipped me over.
I like your hamstring to butt connection.
Open up, UOPN.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah.
I'm Sadie.
And we're not straight. Today we're going to talk about self-confidence and body positivity. We know that this is always important, but it feels especially important right now just because of the impending doom around us, and summer is coming. So, you know, those two things.
Yeah, this is something that I have struggled with personally, like a lot, especially in my adult life, and it's something that we've had a lot of conversation around. So we wanted to kind of share our conversations with you guys in the interest of you kind of knowing where we're coming from.
Yeah. So one of the easiest places to start, I think, is to speak the compliments out loud that happen in your head when you see things that you love about other people in the world, whether they're your friends or strangers. So that's something that we've been practicing. And I think that feels easier than interrupting your own thoughts. I don't know why that's always harder. Positive self-talk seems always harder than when you're applying it to someone else.
Yeah.
So that's something that we've been working on. And then the second thing is an exercise that we're gonna do that you can follow along with. We have a alone version or with a partner version. And I guess we'll show you what that looks like in a second. It might feel really uncomfortable at first, but we think it's really important and can be really beautiful if you let yourself kind of give into the process a little bit. So
Trust the process.
here we go.
Go for it, girl.
Okay, here's the alone version. This is really awkward. I know it is. I love you. And you're beautiful. And I'm gonna support you always. And those negative thoughts that are happening in your head, I'm gonna interrupt them. Your legs are beautiful, they're strong, they help you run. And I think you look great when you show your arms off. Even though sometimes you think they're too big, that's okay, that can be true, and you can love them anyway. And I know you have acne sometimes, and that's okay. That's part of puberty, and apparently your early 20s and your mid 20s as well. I think you have really pretty eyes, and I like when you wear green and they stand out. And I like that you know how to style your hair and that you can make it really beautiful. And I like how active you are and how strong you are and how passionate you are. Okay, so that was really hard for me, obviously. Partially because I don't know if I've ever done that just by myself out loud, and it's really strangely powerful. I think that we get a lot of negative messages, or at least messages that are interpreted negatively from the media and from sources all around us.
Yeah. We need to change our perception of what is beautiful, not change ourselves to fit the mold of what is told to us to be beautiful. Or attractive or handsome or like good looking, like whatever you want to call it. Like being a desirable person has for so long been the same person.
Yeah.
I mean, and this goes hand in hand with race too, and queer bodies. Like we don't see in movies, like in leading roles, like we don't see black women as like the heroines of superhero movies. Like, we don't see queer bodies as like models for like campaigns in magazines or whatever.
Yeah, black bodies are beautiful, queer bodies are beautiful, trans bodies are beautiful, big bodies are beautiful, and deserve to be everywhere. Our media should reflect the people.
Yeah, what is real.
Should reflect all of us. And doesn't
No.
yet. And that sometimes means that we have all of these perceptions about ourselves that aren't fair and aren't honest and aren't true. So
This is something that is constantly on our minds, whether we realize it or not. But we thought of this particularly right now because I've seen so many things and all over social media saying like don't gain the quarantine 15, or all these memes that are jokes about how I'm gonna roll out of quarantine because I'm gonna gain a bunch of weight, and like it's this negative tone presenting like the idea that gaining weight or being bigger is bad, but there's nothing wrong with focusing on other aspects of your total personal health, you know, like mental health and physical health, and it doesn't have to just be what you look like and what shape your body takes.
that's not your worth. I think that's true. And I think that one thing that has helped me, at least, to kind of begin this transformation of how I think about myself more positively is to try to flood my media images with people who have all kinds of bodies. That's at least like where I've started.
I think something else that's really helped me personally is just talking to Hannah, and her being, I mean, you guys know how awesome she is, and her just being constantly like positive and like interrupting any negative thoughts I might have, which is something that the other thing that we wanted to share with you.
Yeah. So we'll give an example of what that can look like, a little bit as like a forced exercise, but those are the sorts of, what you will see are the sorts of little conversations that you can have with your partner all the time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna say something that I love about myself. Sadie's gonna affirm it, and we're gonna take turns, okay?
I really like my eyes.
Boo boy, I love your blue eyes.
Thanks.
I love that I can run really far, that my lungs can help me run really far.
Damn, girl. I'm so impressed with your running. I think it's amazing.
Thanks.
I love that my legs help me play soccer, and my body helps me play soccer.
You're so good at soccer. You're so happy when you play soccer.
Feel good.
I love that my arms can do more push-ups now. I love how strong they're getting.
Hell yeah. Yoked. She's ripped. Flex. Oh shit, girl. I like that my hair is kind of curly.
Your hair is so cute, always. When it's curly, when it's straight. I love my stomach.
Me too.
I love that even if I weigh a little more or a little less, it's just doing its thing. It's just holding my organs together.
It is. It's the tape of the body. I like that my eyebrow hairs grow very rapidly, and that if I take out the wrong one, it'll come back soon.
It'll always come back. You have very healthy eyebrows. They grow so fast. They're strong eyebrows. I like my feet.
I like your feet.
I like my feet because I like that I have high arches. I think that it's cute.
I love you.
I love you.
You're so cute. I like my abs. They're getting stronger.
Your 14 pack? I love you.
I love you.
I guess on that note, you're awesome. Your body is awesome. Start with what you love and just try it. It might feel really stupid, just try it, even if it's only in your own head at first. Just try to interrupt that negative thought and replace it with whatever you can find that's positive, okay? Love you. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Oh, I hit the record button. I turned it off. I'm sorry. Ooh, mama.